All right, let's dive right in. Today we're unpacking something that literally impacts millions of daily workflows around the world, the highly anticipated May 2026 Windows 11 update. In this explainer, we are breaking down exactly what Microsoft packed into this release. And we're pulling all of this directly from the latest summaries and those really deep dive conversations happening right now over at the Microsoft Community Hub. As you'll see, this isn't just your standard run-of-the-mill routine patch. People are actually hailing this as a highly meaningful upgrade.
Okay, so to really set the stage for us, I want to start with a thought from Iron contributor Fletch Rowe on the community forums. They noted that this update is, quote, a surprisingly good mix of new features and quality of life fixes. And honestly, that hit the nail on the head. That quote perfectly captures the whole vibe of this rollout. Plus, it reveals a pretty massive strategic shift for Microsoft, because instead of prioritizing those flashy, sometimes really polarizing interface overhauls that we're used to, they are hyper-focusing on user retention and pure system stability. It's this great balance of giving us some cool new toys while simultaneously smoothing out those frustrating rough edges we all bump into every single day.
So you're probably wondering, when does all of this actually drop? Go ahead and mark your calendars for May 12th, 2026. If you have been waiting for a system refresh that targets actual everyday functionality, this is exactly the date you need to know.
Now, you know how it is. With any major rollout, there can definitely be a little confusion out of the gate. Actually, a community user named Timothy1525 reached out asking why their PC just wasn't pulling the update. Luckily, Bronze contributor Garcia stepped right in with the exact specifications to look for. So, to verify you actually have the May 12th update installed, you're going to want to check your system for KB5089549. And specifically, you want to make sure you are on OS builds 26200.8457 or 26100.8457. Having those exact numbers just takes the guesswork entirely out of the equation for us.
All right, let's take a surface to core tour of this update. And we're going to start right at the surface with the most visible new toy of the bunch, Xbox Mode. The community is definitely highlighting this as the absolute standout feature of the new additions. Essentially, what this does is turn your PC into a full-blown console experience exactly when you want it to. It is a real game changer in how Windows bridges that gap between your traditional desktop computing setup and a dedicated gaming environment.
But we do need to draw a pretty clear distinction here between the flashy and the functional. Because on one hand, yeah, the Xbox Mode console experience is grabbing all the headlines and it appeals directly to gamers. But on the other hand, the true core of this update, the absolute meat and potatoes that is going to impact every single user, whether they game or not, well, that relies heavily on highly functional productivity enhancements.
And that brings us perfectly to the next layer of our tour, fixing daily frustrations.
Microsoft really rolled up their sleeves here to target the tiny friction points that just annoy users day in and day out. Let's rapid fire through these key quality of life improvements, because these are the exact things you're going to notice in your daily workflow. First up, File Explorer feels faster. If you spend half your day just navigating through documents, that speed boost is absolutely invaluable. Second, folder views are finally consistent, so no more of that visual layout jumping around wildly as you click from directory to directory. Third, we get expanded archive support. And fourth, some brand new smarter taskbar AI features to really help manage your workflow.
Now, I want to hover on that expanded archive support for a second, because it natively removes the need for extra tools. That means no more hunting around the web for third-party apps just to open a single compressed document. And yes, you can finally officially let that 20-year WinRAR free trial expire. With this update, that universal frustration is effectively a thing of the past. It is all just built right in.
Okay, let's pop the hood and dive even deeper. We're moving away from what we can see and click on, straight to the invisible, under-the-hood improvements.
Now, these are designed specifically for long-term stability. They aren't glamorous, not at all, but they really are the bedrock of a healthy operating system. According to the community breakdowns, there are two major components to this invisible layer: tighter driver rules and better security defaults. Basically, by tightening the rules on exactly how drivers interact with the OS, Microsoft is massively reducing the chances of crashes and those weird conflicts caused by third-party hardware. You couple that with improved security defaults right out of the box, and you've got an update that rigorously protects your system and maintains that high performance over the long haul.
So with the flashy features and the under-the-hood stability mapped out for us, what's the verdict? How is the broader tech community actually receiving these changes?
Well, let's circle right back to user Fletchero, because their initial impression really turned out to be the ultimate community consensus here. It is not a flashy update, but it feels like Microsoft focused on things people actually notice. And that's just it. Despite throwing in something as huge as Xbox mode, the overwhelming takeaway across the board is that the true value of this May 2026 update lies entirely in its practical, everyday application.
Copper contributor Crinchton totally validated this whole sentiment. They chimed in saying, "Personally, I'm most looking forward to the expanded archive support. Being able to handle compressed files more easily without extra tools can save a lot of hassle. Plus, tighter driver rules and better security defaults help keep the system stable and safe in the long run." I love that, because Crinchton perfectly connects those daily functional fixes directly to the under-the-hood security improvements we just broke down. It is a complete, cohesive package, and it is clearly resonating with the community.
So as you prep your own rig for that May 12th rollout, I want to leave you with the exact same interactive thought Fletcher posed to the forums. Between the console-like Xbox mode, a snappier Explorer, or those rock-solid, tighter security rules, what exactly are you looking forward to the most, and why? Let that simmer for a bit. Thanks so much for joining me to unpack all this today. Keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.